Hello Gemini, nice to see you here. This is a general reading for Gemini for the month of August 2021. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest. My apologies for missing the July readings. I'm moving through a really big life transition at this time, and hopefully when this is all complete, I will have more time for more readings. Get a little more rhythm with it. So anyway, let's move on. I hope you're doing well, Gemini. Okay, get that out of the way. So your underlying energy. Wow, I just saw the Nine of Cups as I split there. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment there. That's beautiful. And Eight of Wands, through some communication. You have a Five of Swords here, though, so there's definitely some mistrust about something, and the Chariot card underneath there. And then the Two of Cups. Oh, I could just go on and on. Let's keep going, shall we? Here's the Page of Cups coming up in your recent past. The Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, you seem to be touching, I'm getting the word touchstone. You seem to be touching or having a touchstone of an inkling that you feel love and generosity is what I'm getting toward another, or maybe a situation, and you're kind of in a waiting game. I think you're doing a little research perhaps, or you have done a little research. The Eight of Pentacles is coming up in your present, and the Page of Wands right in the heart of your reading. Wow, 3 pages. And the Knight of Swords. So you seem to have here, this is just in my way, you seem to have here be working on some inspired action. You've been doing some research for some of you, moving steadily and very quickly toward an end, a means to an end is what I'm receiving there. Just you're inspired and you're moving even maybe a little impulsively. You're moving quickly, very, very quickly toward some goal. The Queen of Swords here coming up in your near future, the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, 2 tens right beside each other. Beautiful. Ultimately, this could be if I have to clarify to see if it's a love relationship or not, but ultimately the Ten of Pentacles is certainly something that has both love and family and monetary and generational kind of wealth in it as your final outcome. So that's pretty beautiful. And there's some discernment coming up here with the Queen of Swords. So we have the Ten of Swords underneath here. So perhaps we'll clarify and we'll move from there. So let's clarify the Page of Cups for you, Gemini. See what this is about. Clarifying the Page of Cups. One more for the Page of Cups for Gemini. Okay. So there is the Tower, the Five of Swords, and the King of Swords, clarifying the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups can also be not just about a love offer or inkling of love or a message. It can also be an apology of all those things. So this Tower, the King, and the Five of Swords is an indication of either a sudden upheaval, getting very, very clear on some sort of deception and someone taking advantage of another. And that could be why I'm moving now toward the Page of Cups being a potential apology in your past. There's a Page of Pentacles coming up again. So perhaps there is an event or something that had you doing research that brought you to that. Or the Tower itself was just news. You received some news there's the card of Aquarius is the King of Swords is the card of Aquarius. What else do I have? I see Cancer. This is pretty early to do this. And Libra here. So let's clarify the excuse me. Oh, I'm feeling my throat closing up. Generally that can be an indication that it was hard to speak up at that time. Page of Pentacles. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles for Gemini. Okay. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles for Gemini. Okay. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords coming up again here, the Empress in reverse, and the the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, as I say, it can be, research and development, starting a new class, starting school, that kind of a thing, depending on where you are in life. And it can just be, having an idea, and it's the part where you go out and make it happen. You do the research and gather the information. And I see here with the Empress in reverse, generally the Empress is about, when she's upright, she's a card of Taurus, and she is, not she or he, it's not gender specific, but it's love and sensuality and creativity and wholeness. Someone who's very comfortable with themselves. When the Empress is in reverse, it's exactly that, lack of creativity, lack of the feeling of abundance. If this is a person, it could be a Taurus. If this is about a person in your life, then the fact that it's in reverse indicates that it's not coming to that end, that it's been stunted somehow. There's been a stunting, is what I'm getting, stunted of any path forward. The Queen of Swords is a very discerning card, and perhaps some of you moved away from a love relationship, in part because there may have been deception or someone taking advantage of another, so you just kind of dropped it, or you left them behind and you started on a new path. You were very discerning and seeking the truth. I think the truth seeking came, that's what the Page of Pentacles was all about, was seeking the truth of either how you felt about it or about how it was playing out, to uncover why you felt this person was taking advantage of you, or the other way around. There's the Two of Wands coming up underneath. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. This is still in your past. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles for Gemini. Okay, wow. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles for Gemini. Oof. Okay, so we have the Magician, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles to clarify the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is all about waiting for the fruits of your labor. Patience is required, is what I'm hearing. Patience is required. There's some conflict that seems to have manifested, and I feel like the conflict that was manifested did come from you, Gemini. I'm not sure why I'm saying that. I just know that that's what's coming up, that this conflict may have been generated from you. You manifested, this is not heavy conflict. This can be as much as just an argument or arguments. There's someone around you that you were in chaos, in some kind of conflict with, about probably this Five of Swords coming up here. But eventually, through a little mix of patience and steadily moving forward, you seem to have moved yourself out of that to a point of balance with the Six of Pentacles. Let's clarify the, moving into your present now, we're going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles for Gemini. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles for Gemini. Okay. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Oops, something flipped over here. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Whoa. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles for Gemini. So you have the Strength card, the Temperance card, and the King of Pentacles to clarify the 8. The 8 of Pentacles is all about hard work and effort, you know, being really focused on your craft, bringing something to fruition, that kind of a thing. I think you're working on, in this present part of the reading, you're working on creating stability in your life. You're feeling strong for that. The more stable you get, the stronger you feel. Typical of most people, but in your case, it may be work-related, that you've put a lot of focus on your work. You have Temperance here, which is, you know, to me, this signals that you are, again, being patient and being moderate in your responses to life or particular situations around you, to kind of let things play out to some extent and trust to some extent. Yeah, there's still a connection here that I'm really haven't seen come up yet. That is a loving, harmonious connection that seems to be present. Let's see if it surfaces. There's the High Priestess, indicating that you're keeping quiet about things. About whatever it is that happened in the past there, I feel like you're keeping quiet. This is way too many. And there's that Seven of Pentacles again. So, yeah. Mum's the word is what I'm hearing. Page of Wands. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. This is in the heart of your reading. Clarifying the Page of Wands for Gemini. Okay. There's the Six of Pentacles again. There we go. There it is right there. The Two of Cups surfaces once again. I was just asking about that connection, and here it is. So we have the two sixes, the Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups, clarifying the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is, in this case, absolutely inspired action toward a connection. That's what I see. It brings you balance. It brings you out of the tumultuous waters of any conflict that you're having, and bringing you into, I think you're really excited about this, and it's this, whoever this connection is, there's a balance and a harmony to it. You're looking each other eye to eye. You're kind of on the same page is what I'm getting. And I feel like you feel really successful and like, I think this is it. I think this is it. Like just wish fulfillment here. And this could be a business connection as well. Absolutely. But whatever it is, there's a flow of communication that's really helpful now, and there's a give and take with it. And there's the Judgment card, that this has been, this may have been surfacing, coming and going in the past, and it's coming up again for you to make a decision on. And maybe it's getting really easy for you to do that. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarifying the Knight of Swords for Gemini. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. Okay. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. Wow. There's your card, Gemini. So we have the Lovers, the Justice, and the Death card. 3 major arcana coming up to clarify the Knight of Swords. So you seem to be moving really fast, almost impulsively fast, toward a loving connection, or at the very least, a choice. A choice maybe for love, for this. This is a potential soulmate connection. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I think you're moving very quickly toward that, maybe a little impulsively. It's feeling transformative, or that it's going to be transformative for you, and it seems to balance out things. It really seems to balance out things. For some of you, this could be a situation where your decision to move toward, the choice to move toward this connection, or away from this connection rather, is it has an angry kind of edge to it, that you're putting it down, that you're leaving that behind, that this is the Six of Swords, that you're leaving this behind. There could be a connection here that you are leaving behind. And when you're making a choice, you're leaving something behind and you're moving towards something else. So this could be the other side of the coin, where you're moving toward a loving, harmonious, balanced relationship, and away from making the choice to move away from something that you may appreciate or not. Hard to say. I think someone whom you feel has taken advantage of you, or the other way around. And it can go either way, but I'm feeling like it's certainly in your favor to have this choice and to move quickly toward what you want and away from what you don't want, as far as this connection is concerned. And this is the all things. You have Ten of Pentacles showing up here twice. This is the Ten of Pentacles here again, talking about generational wealth, family, union, all good things there, especially security. So let's clarify the Queen here, the Queen of Swords. This is moving now into your near future, Gemini. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. Oops. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Queen of Swords, Gemini. So the Queen of Swords is a very discerning person. He or she has life experience that they use to, their operating system calls them to seek the truth, is what they're doing. So you are certainly looking through a little bit of an analysis mode, lens, to understand in the future what it is that you want to be in control of, what you want to let go. I see you moving in and out of situationally, moving in and out of things that that you feel are within your control. This could be, for some of you, this could be figuring on Aries. Let me go through the things here. We have an Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo. You Gemini are here, Scorpio, another card of Libra. Excuse me, geez, the throat thing is happening again. Libra again. So you have Libra, Libra, Libra. This could be around a Libran, absolutely. Another card of Aries and Taurus. And Virgo, Aries as well. So, yeah. Those are the players thus far. But your cycle is, in your near future, this is shifting. This is shifting absolutely. You're going to feel more in control than ever before once this shift happens. And I think it's going to take just a little discernment on your part, being patient to some degree. Sizing things up is what I'm getting. Sizing things up and taking a really good look at it. There's some choices here that are going to help narrow it down for you. Sometimes choices can be confusing, and other times they can show you that, you have more choices than you think. Clarifying the 10 of Wands, and that can actually help you make a decision. Clarifying the 10 of Wands for Gemini. Clarifying the 10 of Wands for Gemini. Getting that page again. Whoops. Clarifying the 10 of Wands. So you have the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Wands again. Clarifying the 10 of Wands. This has felt really burdensome. Either the need to understand what it is that you want, or to finally put to rest the burdensome aspect to the people or persons who have taken advantage of a situation here that you're involved with. to move forward and gain some footing yourself and get control over the situation. And this presence of the Knight of Cups is, the Knight of Cups is a little bit dreamy, but he has super clear and heartfelt intention as he moves forward. So if you are inspired by this love connection here, you have the Page of Wands coming up twice with the Two of Cups twice. So it tells me that there's certainly someone, a connection here on the horizon that you feel, you know, you have a really positive outlook on, and the rest, you know, you're going to be able to put that burden down and leave that other stuff behind. The Chariot here coming up once again, signaling your success. I think you know this. I think you already know sort of where it's either going to go, or you're leaning heavily in one direction. I just got that. So Ten of Pentacles, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles for Gemini. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles for Gemini. Whoops. Okay. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles for Gemini. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands again, but it wanted to come up reverse. I'm not sure. It was right on its side here, so we could go either way. But you have the High Priestess in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Cups coming up to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles, as I mentioned earlier, it's security, generational wealth, family. Just you get a real solid feel for the Ten of Pentacles. Monetarily, you have no worries at all. And that's in your outcome. So that's pretty glorious to see. And you have someone here, the Queen of Cups is it could be a mother figure, but she's generally someone who's all about focused on the family. She is kind and giving, compassionate nature. She also encourages one, including herself, to look within for self-love. You have the Ten of Wands coming up here again. This burden may be with you for a little bit longer than you may feel comfortable with, but you are going to be able to put it down. I see that. I think it's going to come with some communication with the High Priestess being in reverse. You're going to open up and start talking, and maybe from the heart this time. And that's what I think is the crux for some of you. Underneath this is communication is the key to getting you to release this burden. It's just to communicate to someone here who feels, whom you feel is almost like a soulmate connection. Very balanced connection. So let's move on here. This is the Soul's Journey by James Van Praagh. These are lesson cards. Let's see what they have to say for Gemini. What advice do you have for Gemini for this reading? Oh, you have two. Trust and humor. Oh, that's great. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Beautiful. Yes, going within and, through meditation or just being quiet. I was saying earlier, I think someone else, I think it was Aquarius or Pisces, got the Trust card. And it's, to hear the inner voice, it's almost like a whisper. Your inner being is speaking to you all the time, giving you messages all the time. But to tune in, you really kind of need to be in a quiet place through meditation, through just, being highly conscious and aware of messages you're receiving. And that will help you in this process of getting to the point where you communicate your feelings, perhaps, for some of you. Humor is the other one. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And if there's anything you can do, Gemini, that's something you do well. Any Gemini I've ever known is very lighthearted, childlike. You are the child of the zodiac, as they say, but it's and that's just a wonder. A Gemini is a wonderful blessing if you have one in your life, because they generate joy and spontaneity, and just their youthful outlook on life is very, very refreshing. So, and now to finish the reading, we're going to go with the wisdom of the oracle. Whoa, okay, that was fast. And you got Observer. Look at this with the fox and the telescope there. The Observer. This is a 49 breaking down to a 13, well, 4. So let's go. What do we say here? 49. Okay. The observer. So of course this is being discerning is what it is. Being discerning and taking a look at what's around you and what's playing out around you and how you're feeling internally and connecting those dots, basically. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in other to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is the perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about conditions, people, culture, and environment that you're engaged in now. You'll be happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. So that's beautiful. That's exactly right. You have the Queen of Swords here who's doing just that, looking with an objective viewpoint for the truth and understanding what's coming from within, and that's the trust that this lesson card brought up as well. So Gemini, I hope that was helpful, and if you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe, and I guess we'll see you next time. And until then, take care. Bye.